Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Today's Sunday, March 13th. Let me fix my glasses up here. Currently it's 19 degrees, colder than yesterday. What was it yesterday morning? 27 yesterday morning. 19 this morning, but it's going to get warmer today than it did yesterday at 42 for a high. Maybe some of the snow will melt off, but the roads never did get bad here. I think the roads were just too warm from the warm weather we've had. I mean, 80 degrees, come on, and then 60 degrees, 64 degrees for a few days. So, well, there were several days it was up around 80, but that helped it from being bad on the roads. Humidity is 68% right now. There's no wind, thank goodness. And air quality is 59. That's moderate. I don't feel like going out there this morning. Today there'll be a let's take a walk and look at the snow. Kitty, I didn't take her out there, it was too cold. But I took a little walk as long as I could stand it. That wind yesterday was awful. I mean, it was okay when I was walking on the driveway towards the end of the driveway, but when I started walking back towards the house, that wind was hitting me right in the face. And then when I got closer to the house, it was blowing snow. I mean, it was snowing some, but it was blowing some of the snow off the roof, and I was getting it, you know, you might be able to tell in the video. But anyway, I thought y'all would like to see what it looks like out there, or will look like out there. And there'll be a Kitty's Corner today. Kitty wanted to tell some jokes, so definitely check that out too. Last night I fixed ranch herb chicken tenders and asparagus and garlic. What was that called? Garlic shells, I think it was called. It was a Knorr mix, and just about used up the rest of that sourdough bread now, and some asparagus, yeah. And it was a great meal. It really was. There's my usual, about to run out of some of those sauces. They're so expensive. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get the Polynesian one again, but that Chick-fil-A sauce is just, oh God, gotta have it. So that's dinner last night. It was great. I saved me one of my chicken tenders today for lunch. I got 4 left where I didn't want to eat another one. Okay, let me get this up here. And the only thing we did yesterday, we went back to Aldi. I mean, we wanted some more of those Wahlburgers. Joy wants them for her birthday, which is the 21st. So we figured, well, we didn't know if they'd have any left. Because they probably got real busy when they called for snow. That's the way the stores all do here. But we went and they had some left. That's all we got. We just went in and got it, came home. So I got those frozen. I froze them so they'd be okay, you know, until her birthday. But that's the best burger patty I think I've ever had. And you know, of course, I made it into a good burger, cheeseburger. And tonight I'm gonna I've got some Johnsonville. Well, let me see if I can see it right here. Here it is. Johnsonville Cajun style chicken sausage right here. And we got this at Grocery Outlet. It was $1 is all. $1. I know it costs way more than that. So I got that. And then I'm gonna take one of these. If one's enough, I think it should be enough. Something sticky. I got this Knorr cheddar broccoli pasta sides. It's got fusilli pasta with broccoli and a cheesy cheddar sauce. That's not the same one I used before to make that. It's a when I did it on Dollar Store Gourmet. That's not the same one, but it's something like that one we had, and it's really good together with the sausage, smoked sausage. And that Cajun one, it's not hot. It's just a teeny bit spicy, but it's not hot at all. And I'm not sure what I'll fix other than that with it yet. Probably another vegetable, maybe some carrots. If that might be something good to have with it, carrots. And so yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight. And you know, as far as the Dollar Store Gourmet, I just hadn't found anything lately that I thought, you know, that it would make a good meal there. I don't know, they don't seem to be having any new things really in the food section. And you know, actually at $1.25 I can make it cheaper from Walmart or Aldi. Same thing. So I might start doing then if I do more cook with me's, I might just use cheaper than Dollar Store, you know, because $1.25 it went up, you know, quarter. So I can find those things. Like I said, at Family Dollar has dollar items, and Dollar General also. They don't have a whole lot of refrigerated meats or anything like that. Last time we went to our Dollar General, when I did that walkthrough, and it was so pathetic down there, everything was empty. Their cooler, if I remember right, when I showed their cooler, that would have had stuff like that in it. All it had was 1 pack of bologna in it, and some kind of unopened box of something they'd put in there. That's it. I mean, it was empty. I couldn't believe. We need to go back down there one day and do another walkthrough, because that's why we don't go there. The one that we loved is a Pop Shelf now, and actually we're not super crazy about that. I mean, they had dollar items in there too, but they had everything else seemed expensive. Kind of like Five Below in a way, but a lot of stuff. You know, we only shopped in there once so far, but maybe we go back and they'll have some different things. But that might be 2 places to check out again: Pop Shelf and this Dollar General down here, to see how bad it is. It's always empty. They don't ever fill it up. And when I looked the last time, if you find that and you want to look at it, that video in the playlist, their back room was full of stock. It was jam full of stock, but the store was empty. And that's the way it is almost every time you go. I've never seen it full down there, or you know, and even in half good shape. So I'm surprised they don't get in trouble for letting it be like that, the employees. It looks like they would be on top of that, you know. Okay, I'm going to do a taste test this morning, and I'm going to do it on this Quaker coconut and caramel flavored instant oatmeal. I got this at Aldi's for a great price of $1.49. Says their price $2.49. I believe that. It's probably more than that at Kroger. So let's look at the nutrition facts. It's got 160 calories, 2.5 grams of total fats, 3%. A half a gram of saturated is 3%. No trans fat. No cholesterol. 150 milligrams of sodium, 6%. 31 grams of carbs is 11%. 3 grams of fiber, 12%. 8 grams of total sugar and 7 grams added, 15%. That's not too bad for a morning type meal thing, because you know, pre-sweetened cereals have a lot more than that. 5 grams of protein. It doesn't show percentage. 6% of iron, and 2% of potassium. And all it's got in it, and I like seeing less ingredients: whole grain rolled oat, sugar, salt, natural flavor, contains coconut. That's it. That's all it's the ingredients. So I'm going to fix one of these and I'll be right back. All right, here it is. Put some butter in it. I just use water in mine. I don't use milk. Stir it up a little. I smell coconut. We love coconut now, so that if you didn't like coconut, you probably wouldn't like this. But really, you can taste it. I taste a little, also a caramel-like flavor. It's not overly sweet. That's good. That's why, you know, doesn't have as much sugar. Yeah. Oh yeah. I really like this, y'all. It's obviously good for you. Heart healthy, said. Diets rich in whole grain foods and other plant foods are low in saturated fat and cholesterol may help reduce the risk of heart disease. Well, I think we could all use that. One more bite. I love that. Definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. And of course you can get, I don't know that your store would have this flavor if they don't carry many flavors, because Quaker has a lot of flavors of their instant oatmeal. But hopefully you'll be able to find this one. I got it at Aldi's, but I haven't looked anywhere else really to tell if they would have it anywhere else. But I got it for a real good price, and if you have an Aldi's, they would probably have it. They had quite a bit of it at ours. So, oops. So I'm going to finish this, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I enjoyed that. This is very good. All right, now it's time for today's tidbits, everyone. FDA approves beef of gene-edited cows to withstand heat. The Food and Drug Administration informed the approval for sale of beef. That doesn't make sense, but that comes from gene-edited cows in the U.S. The genes of these cows are edited to include a trait that gives them slicker coats to withstand heat. Cattle not stressed by heat might pack on weight easily, which helps with more efficient meat production. Red River flooding is likely as spring thaw nears. Minor to moderate flooding is predicted along the Red River and its tributaries in North Dakota and Minnesota as spring brings a favorable thaw. Officials believe that the flooding is a good thing as it will provide needed moisture for farmers. The flood stage for the river in Fargo is 18 foot, but it won't be a problem until it reaches 37 foot. On this day, blizzard of 1993 batters East Coast, and I remember that. It was horrible here. I was working, and they sent me to North Carolina. We live in Northeast Tennessee, and I ended up having to spend the night there. They closed the interstate. They wouldn't. There was troopers at every ramp, you know, on ramp. Wouldn't let you on with flares and everything. I had to find a place to stay. And then when I came home, everything was worse here even. All the power was out for a week, and I had to build like an igloo out of the snow to put our food in from our fridge. Well, it was a different fridge then, but yep, we lost some food, but I saved a lot of it by doing that. And I'd go out there and dig it back out, the hole in it, to find the stuff inside in plastic bags, and then I'd get what we need, then I'd cover it back up with snow. So anyway, the blizzard of 1993 hit the East Coast from March 12 through 15 with hurricane force winds of 110 miles per hour. It dropped up to 69 inches of snow in many areas. Thunder, snow, whiteout conditions, and severe travel disruption remained widespread from Florida to Canada and as far west as the Dakotas. 318 people died in this second costliest winter storm on record. It was terrible. We couldn't work or anything because there was no power. Container flies off and hits vehicle due to high winds in South Carolina. High winds caused a container to fly off a tractor trailer and smash a police cruiser Saturday in South Carolina. The 18-wheeler was passing an officer, Sergeant Elizabeth Wolfson, in the cruiser, responding to a disabled vehicle. The officer was safe, but the vehicle sustained severe damage. It was one of 3 incidents on the Wando Bridge Saturday. Well, what's this 18-wheeler passing a police cruiser anyway? I never wanted to pass. If you have one come up on you on the, or you come up on one and it's in the left lane or anything, or in the right, you gonna pass it? Boy, he had some nerve, and look what happened. What is the Alpine glow optical phenomenon? Alpine glow is an atmospheric optical phenomenon that makes mountains glow in a light pink or red hue. It occurs just after the sun sets or just before it rises. It appears as a horizontal reddish glow near the horizon opposite the sun when red sunlight waves reflect off the mountains back to an observer. Western U.S. at its driest since 800 AD due to mega drought. University of California study revealed that 22-year mega drought made the western U.S. the driest since at least the year 800 AD. Human-induced climate change was the reason behind 42% of the soil moisture issues during the 2000 to 2021 drought. Also, low rain in the first 2 decades of the 2000s dried soil, and global warming worsened the problem. Global warming, hear about it all the time now. Know about Indonesia's rumbling Sinabung volcano. Maybe if they would have, I don't even know if they could have stopped it if they tried, but it would have been nice that when they started talking about global warming, if they actually did something about it. Mount Sinabung is a 26, I don't know if I showed that, is a 2,600 meter high volcano located on Indonesia's Sumatra Island. It had been dormant for more than 400 years before it broke its quiet spell in 2010. Since then, there have been several major blasts. On March 2, 2021, it spewed enormous ash as far as 1,000 meters into the sky. The mountain has been rumbling since 2020. This Scottish castle is built atop volcanic remains. Edinburgh Castle is a historic castle in Edinburgh, Scotland. It stands 443 feet above sea level upon the remains of Castle Rock volcano and overlooks the city. The protective castle's walls dissolve into the exposed rock. The Castle Rock volcano erupted over 350 million years before the castle's construction, leaving nothing but a giant hill. I don't know if I want to be on it. La Nina has 53% chance of continuing through summer. A U.S. government weather forecaster has said that the La Nina pattern has a 53% chance of continuing through the summer between June and August in the Northern Hemisphere. This weather pattern is characterized by the unusually cold weather in the equatorial Pacific Ocean. It should be followed by a 40 to 50% chance of La Nina or ENSO neutral pattern. This is crazy. Over 73 vehicles pile up in Pennsylvania due to storm, 10 injured. Wintry weather led to a crash involving over 70 vehicles on State Route 581 in central Pennsylvania on Saturday. Troopers had to close the road for hours to clean up the wreck. At least 10 people were injured. Due to the cold, the fire department set up a warming and reunification center where buses took victims to meet up with their families. I don't know. Do you think people might have been following a little too close? I don't know. I don't see how 70 cars, you know, looks like you would see it, you know, like the ones in the back. Looks like they would see it coming up on it. Well, I ain't going to slow down, you know, but I don't know. It just seems like how would you keep piling that many cars up and not see it ahead of you? It doesn't say anything about fog, just due to the cold. I don't know. I just can't. Okay, that's it. That's it for today's Tidbits, everybody. And that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out, and share this out today. All right, everybody, we'll see you later on with a Let's Take a Walk in the Snow and Kitty's Corner. She's going to tell us some crazy, funny jokes. Have a good day, everybody, and God bless.